The night erupted with a crack like a gunshot, my circuit breaker snapping in the shed. Lights flickered out. My electric saw whined to a halt, and my backup generator sat dry. I figured a raccoon had gnawed a wire, but in the shed, an extension cord snaked under the back wall, trailing toward the community greenway. My gut tightened. Following it, a charging hum grew louder. Rounding the hedge, I nearly laughed. There, crouched like a discount thief, was HOA President Linda, plugging her cherry-red golf cart into my solar-powered shed like it was her personal outlet. Her sheer nerves slapped me awake. Sipping iced tea on my porch, replaying shed camera footage, a wicked idea sparked. My bull fence's electric hum sang temptation. If Linda wanted juice, I'd give her a jolt she'd never forget. I'm James, a rancher on the edge of Cedar Grove Estates, where my 5-acre lot meets suburbia's manicured lawns. My shed's solar grid powers my chicken feeders and Brutus, my 200-pound bull, whose electric fence keeps him from wandering. 2 years here, I'd dodged HOA drama. But Linda, with her floppy hats and oversized sunglasses, changed that. She'd crowned herself president unopposed, turning dues into her playground. Fines for unruly gardens, loud wind chimes, my reflective solar panels. I'd flashed permits, laughed off her Arial font citations, and thought she'd back off. Wrong. Now she was stealing my power, starving my flock, and leaving tire tracks in my grass. Morning broke with roosters crowing and a neighbor's leaf blower whining. Linda strutted up, clutching a violation notice. "James, your shed's panels are too reflective for the trail," she smirked. "And there's talk of someone hogging power. Just a conservation tip." She handed me the citation and sauntered off, guilt as clear as her cart's tracks. I scoured 2 weeks of footage. Every 2:00 a.m., Linda crept in, cord in hand, charging her cart, scrolling her phone, leaving the cord dangling. This was no fluke. It was a heist. That evening, I got to work. I rerouted her cord to a dummy outlet wired to my bull fence's energizer, built for Brutus's bulk. A failsafe protected my gear. New cameras caught every angle, and a soft blue LED bulb lured her in. Next night, her sequined jacket glinted as she slunk through the hedges. She plugged in, oblivious. Snap, sizzle, shriek. Linda leaped back, wig flying, glasses hitting dirt, tumbling into a bush like a cartoon. Her cart sparked, rolled into a ditch, and died. "This man's got a death trap," she howled, scrambling away, cord trailing. I laughed till I choked, replaying the footage. Morning brought Linda and 2 HOA lackeys, waving arms like a scorned dictator. "Your hazardous outlet injured a resident," she spat. I crossed my arms. "You mean my private shed's outlet you trespassed to use?" I played the video, her plugging in, getting zapped, flopping. One lackey stifled a laugh. "That's tied to a posted bull fence," I added. Linda's jaw clenched, speechless, as they shuffled off, muttering lawsuits. But she didn't stop. A red-stamped notice accused me of an unsafe security system. 3 more citations hit. Shed visibility, fence height, chicken noise. Linda was waging war. That night, my shed flickered again. Not Linda, a nervous teen, likely her proxy, bolted when I shouted. By morning, a community board flyer, electrical danger alert, showed my shed, claiming my wiring threatened kids and pets, demanding signatures to suspend my solar setup. Linda was stoking fear. I called county contacts, an electrical inspector, and AG compliance officer. They reviewed my setup, gave it a glowing report, and spotted a cable from Linda's house snaking to my paddock, tied to an illegal junction box siphoning neighborhood power for her cart and fountain. The officer cited her. The utility company piled on fines. Linda's scheme cracked, and I hadn't lifted a finger. She led a walk-through, nitpicking my fence, shed color, wind chimes. I waved from my porch, Buck barking on cue. Unbeknownst to her, I'd reported her to the HOA Oversight Council for ties to a developer eyeing our greenway for a golf course through my land. Her theft was step one. Monday, a county officer tagged Linda's panel for hazards. Her cart sat dead, HOA whispers turned mutinous. Her ally, Greg, ghosted. A no-confidence motion gained traction. Linda screamed through a megaphone, waving her failed flyer. Neighbors filmed, unimpressed. 2 nights before the vote, cameras caught Linda with bolt cutters eyeing my fence. Buck's bark and my spotlight froze her. She dropped the tool and fled. I filed a trespassing report, video included. The deputy chuckled, "She's a soap opera star." At the packed HOA meeting, Linda's tradition defense crumbled under questions about her wires and lies. The vote ousted her 4-1. Her vote the lone holdout. She slunk out, diminished. Peace settled, but I stayed vigilant. One night, my paddock gate hung open, shed door ajar. The fence's control box showed cut wires, taped sloppily. Footage pinned Linda at 10:03 p.m., hoodie up, wielding cutters like a wannabe spy. I sent it to my lawyer cousin Mark and the sheriff. Tampering risked Brutus escaping. A public safety hazard. Neighbor Clara called, whispering Linda spread lies about my booby-trapped paddock and a fake data center deal. Her desperation was dangerous. Past midnight, Linda returned, prying my shed with a crowbar. My spotlight caught her red-handed. "Sheriff's coming," I said, phone recording. She froze, deflated, as deputies arrived. No fight, just surrender. The neighborhood erupted. A clip of her arrest hit the forum. HOA Queen meets justice. Memes exploded, her cart wrapped in crime tape. The HOA erased her name. Then a bombshell. Her illegal lines tapped a municipal relay for a fire dispatch tower, risking emergency systems. State infrastructure protection got involved. Agent Carter requesting my testimony. Linda's theft escalated to a state-level offense. Neighbors turned furious. Learning her stunt nearly disrupted a storm response. Her house hit the market. Her name became a cautionary tale. Greg, elected president, vowed transparency. Neighbors rallied, painting barns, sharing tools. A kid drew Brutus in sunglasses, crushing a cart, now a shed mural. A developer, once Linda's ally, offered a fortune for a trail path. I leased a strip, keeping Brutus's shade tree, mandating quiet hours and ag signs. At Brutus's bash, we grilled, replayed Linda's zap, and toasted freedom. The sheriff brought ribs, joking about a hairdryer on fence case. Under stars, Brutus munched apples. Linda stole power, but I harnessed justice. Her lies short-circuited her world. Mine hummed stronger, wired with truth.